in this video, what I want to talk about is my second health proposal. Now, this video is not going to make sense if you haven't watched the first health proposal. So if you haven't, please pause this video, go back and watch the first health proposal. By the way, all my videos are free, so you can watch them all if you want to catch up to this one. And if you have any question after watching the videos, or you want to communicate with me, please go to the link, the web page under the video, and I'll be happy to answer any question. My web page is free, and this channel is also free. I'm not selling you on anything. My biggest commitment is the exchange of information and the opportunity to make a difference. I'm committed that the information that I'm giving you, what I have discovered, will make a difference for you. And how you can make a difference for me is giving me your feedback. So, with all that said, and assuming you have watched the first health proposal, here's the second. The second proposal, it's about tuning into and listening to your body in a particular way. I am suggesting there is an actual scientific art. You know, it's like an art, you get to create it, and it's literally with the precision of a scientist. So a scientific art of getting your body's natural prescriptions. And that can make a huge difference in anybody's health journey. It has made a difference in mine, and I'm committed it can make a difference for you. What do I mean by that? When you are out to improve your health, or when you are dealing with health conditions like I am, there is so many things you can do. So obviously you have to follow the directions, the prescriptions of your doctor. Absolutely do everything your doctor says to do. But to support yourself in natural ways, there is so many alternatives. You know, like obviously you have to do a healthy diet. You have to have a healthy diet. Obviously you have to exercise, all those things, right? But there is so many ways of exercising. So many possible healthy diets. So just picking one doesn't do it. And even though it will be healthier than not doing a healthy diet, what I am recommending, what I'm suggesting in this proposal is that there is a way to support your body to the best possible way so that your body can heal itself. It doesn't mean ignoring the doctor. Absolutely do what the doctor says to do, but complementing what the doctor is doing, you can provide for an enormous amount of support to your body if you're willing to tune into and train yourself to actually be, you and your body being so in communication, for lack of better words, that you actually get what your body needs and what your body is asking for. And it does take a journey, it does take patience, it does take what I'm talking about in the first proposal, cherishing your body in such a way that you're willing to develop like a relationship and communication with your body. Now, just to give it a quick name, I'm going to call it listening to your body. Okay, many people have been talking about that. Now, if you're out to listen to your body, you have a little bit of a dilemma at first, you could try to listen to your body and then ending up just listening to the internal dialogue. How can you differentiate between the internal dialogue that we all have, the little voice talking in the back of our head, or your body? It's two complete different things. So, for example, what do I mean by the internal dialogue? We all have kind of like a little voice in the back of our mind saying things like, why do I have to do this diet? I don't want to exercise today. It doesn't matter if I skip one day. All that internal dialogue. And listening to that, I really don't recommend it because it never quite is totally an enlightened source of healing your body, at least that I have discovered, right? So if you're willing to train yourself to differentiate, here's the internal dialogue, put it aside, go beyond it. It's not bad, we all have it, just go beyond it and listen beyond and train yourself to notice, be aware of everything your body is communicating. A big theory of alternative medicine is that your body can heal itself, but you need to give it the things that the body needs to heal itself. So I'm suggesting that as a complement to all your doctor's treatment, you can do that. And I am going to give you a couple of examples to give you an access into how I did it. And I totally recommend taking the journey that is not fast and it's not easy, but it's simple once you do it, to learn to be so in tune with your body that you actually get what your body needs. And the bad news is it does take a lot of commitment and a lot of effort and time. And I don't mean years, I mean like months. And the good news is once you develop that ability to tune into it, you can start, fast getting what your body needs really fast, and it can save you from major headaches. So here's the couple of examples that I can show you. And as I said, any question, go to the website, please. I'll be happy to have a conversation with you, and I love your feedback. So one of the things I'm going to share with you a lot in my videos is my own experience, because that's how I discover things that make a difference, and I want to give them away in the videos. So in my own health journey, I have been for 8 months dealing with my health, and I got sick. And before that, I was my whole life always inside of some healthy diet, right? So I always did healthy diets since I was a teenager, but which diet do I do now that I'm in a, major health well-being journey? I can do the vegetarian diet, I can do the vegan diet, I can do the raw food diet, I can do the different proportions of things diet, and measuring all the, categories of foods diet. There's many that I can do. And at some point in my life, I have done most of them. But in this particular journey, I was looking for what is like the best diet I can do, for example. And I, try a couple of them. I found the one that really, really works, but it doesn't quite completely work. And I'm suggesting that most human beings, we have such a unique body that is always like that. So even when you are willing to try them all and find the one that works best for you, it's not like 100%. So communicating with your body can give you the ability to customize that one that is the closest one for you and make it be like really the one for you. So, for example, in my diet, one little tiny example, but made a huge difference. Even though the whole day, what I eat, really works for my treatments and my health and everything, and my dinner, no matter what I did, really didn't work. I changed it all, and I tried all kinds of things, and it never really, really worked. It always was like after dinner, I always felt like a little bit sick, when you feel like a little bit sick, and it's always there, and it's always dinner, and it starts, no matter how much I change what I was doing at dinner. So I started like really paying attention, and inside of this commitment of I'm gonna listen to my body, I'm gonna tune into it. There is a way to have dinner work for this body. And I tried all kinds of things until I got exactly the kind of food that this body needs at dinner. And it made a major difference. Little changes, like this type of protein instead of this other, this proportion, this thing. Little changes, but made a major difference. 5 hours of feeling a little bit sick disappeared like this when I got how exactly the nutrition at dinner works for my body. Another big example, I'm going to talk about stress. And I'm just touching into this subject because the next video is going to be about stress. It's a big, big subject, and there's not enough time in this video. So stress. It's a major component damaging our bodies. And, normally how we deal with stress is just being tough, right? That doesn't work. What people recommend to do to deal with stress is, relax yourself, listen to music, exercise, meditate. Well, I was doing all those, and they were still not working, because it's one of the major components of my illness that I have a chronic amount of stress. And nothing is happening, there's nothing stressful today, for example, it's in my body registered as a chronic condition. So even though I'm doing the meditations every day and I'm exercising every day and I do all that, it still is not enough to help my body. So what I did is, for about 6 months, keep exploring and discovering what works to support my body dealing with stress. And I actually discovered, for example, the precise kind of music that makes a difference. It's not what you would think. I've tried all kinds of music, and there is a particular kind that makes an interesting difference, like really makes a difference in stress, and it's not the ones that I would think or maybe even like before. There's a particular kind of exercise, because you can do all kinds of exercises, and I have done a lot of kinds of exercises, but I found the kind of exercise that actually levels out the physical aspect of stress for me, and the amount of minutes that it does. And it's not what you would think. So in the next video, I'm going to go into detail about that. A simple example is vitamins. We all, most of us that have studied a little bit of any alternative medicine, any nutrition, any, reading books of natural ways to support your health, any of us that have been in that whole commitment know the vitamins are very useful. But which kind of vitamins? There is all kinds of vitamins and all kinds of combinations. I have taken vitamins most of my life, but during this period, the vitamins that I always took didn't work. So I had to find and play with combinations and try all kinds of things and really pay attention until I found exactly the combination that it works. And it also makes a massive difference in the amount of stress present in my body every day. So I know it's 3 quick examples, but I am so recommending, inviting you to take that journey of discovering how to tune into your body and start listening. And it will be like an art, like an artist. It's a creation, but it's precisely scientific. That's why I'm so recommending take the, scientific art kind of a journey to be in communication with your body and get what your body needs, so that you can give it to your body and it can support itself, heal itself. Thank you for the opportunity, and I'll see you in the next video.